Yes, we are. We're back here. We're back here, and we can see 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights.
Long hold.
And it's lights out, away we go. But Morris gets an absolutely terrible start. When the McLaren at the start gets a massive start. Everyone keep it clean, guys. Oh, this is going to be fun.
Oh dear.
Oh, it's only entanglements. Oh, someone's gone for a spin. Oh, 3 people have clashed at the end. The Williams have deranged, Finn at the racing point, and Zippo have all hit each other at the back, so they're all going to have to pit. They got damage. Collins is making past Moritz.
Yeah, it's really scrappy in the midfield here as well.
Yeah, I see it. Oh, the Ferrari's gone wide. How did the Ferrari get past you?
He placed it well. He tripped up the inside of turn 1.
If you want to know interesting, the 2 people who started at the back, Leroy and SHR, are in 6th and 8th. Oh, you're going wheel to wheel with Stingy. You're on soft tyres, so you should get it. But no, Stingy's going to pull it into your inside and gets the job done. What is that for overtake? Whoa! Collins is span.
Who's off?
Collins.
Whoa, Collins, don't back up there, mate.
I just saw an Alpha have a little spin there. The Alpha is everyone's got damage now. Collins, who did win this race, is in last place.
There's Ferrari going really wide at the final corner.
I think that might be no, but he got a massive gain on the car. He's going to go for Fisher. Dodgy camera angles, 6 it. Oh, and he's gone and done it. Oh, not Fisher, but Lee's on a flyer.
Come on. Some of us are lagging. This isn't good.
He's gone from 12th on the grid and back all the way to 4th. Collins currently battling with the Toro Rosso, who goes wide. He wasn't even on the track. And Connor gets the job done. Nice.
Oh, this is going to be a messy race. Everyone's going at it.
King David is extending his lead.
It's going to be the death of
me. Oh, it's
corner.
A terrible exit from the Alpha. The Ferrari of Leroy's going to go into 3rd place, is he? Oh, the wheels bang, but he's ahead. Just. Oh, he's got the job done. Leroy, in the space of 2 laps, has gone from 12th to 3rd.
Yeah, he's rapid, isn't he? I hope he's making them as clean as I hope.
Yeah, that overtake had a little bit of banging in the wheels, but it's all good racing.
Yep. Oh, imagine if we had the extra guys turn up.
Yeah.
Jamie, what the hell?
Magic is going on Leroy here for slipstream, but the Ferrari's going to take on the inside. Oh, they touch! They touch again! And also the Alpha's out wide here, which causes the massive offense. Fisher's gone through. Now Fisher might try on Lee now. He's going to go for a dive bomb. Oh, yes, he is! Oh, but he tried it, but he didn't get the ground at the end of the corner, which caused Leroy to get the position right back. Unfortunate.
I'm closing up on the McLaren in 7th.
And that McLaren is closing up on the Ferrari in 5th place, who's locked up. Oh, that's a
early
bad
braking
corner.
into this corner will save you so much time. You'd rather brake really early than really late.
Is that one close enough to overtake? Connor might have a shot.
Oh no, that wasn't intentional. I'm really sorry about that. Go on. I was going to let the McLaren through, but yeah, I guess not leaving any spaces probably justified. Yeah, I wasn't trying for a move there. I'm sorry.
Did you just late brake?
No, his car is in the way of the racing line. I missed my braking point. Oh my god! Oh, there's a polystyrene shower. Oh! Spam.
Yeah, I saw that.
No, that's racing instant between me and AG there.
Yeah, you kind of cut the corner a little bit.
Yeah, I was on the inside. It was a big squeeze. It's one of those things. 2 into 1 doesn't go, and yeah, unfortunate, but it happens.
Fisher and Leroy, they're going at each other again, just like they did in Australia. But Lee is not having Fisher through. I want to say we've reached a calm period in lap 4, but I don't even think this is calm.
I could probably see at least 5 cars in one shot.
Yeah, I can see 6. I think Singer's got past him at McLaren of AJ. Oh, yes, he has. Simple overtake. Fisher's going to try it.
Battle for 10th.
Oh, yes, there it is. They're side by side of each other. Collins, get past the racing point!
Yeah, you said it right this time.
You want to know something interesting? I think King David is on tyre magic mode because Morris is right up his arse. Yes, DRS, he's going to get the slipstream. Is he going to try it? No, the McLaren's going to take the inside line. Oh, yes, he has, but we're going to go back to 3rd place because Fisher's actually got the inside line on the Ferrari. Oh, they touch! Oh, but the fish is through. The fish is through. Oh, hang on. King Morris and... No, not King Morris. King David and Morris are having a each other. I mixed up their 2 names there.
I'm just waiting for something to happen now. I'm in like no man's land. I think I'm still gaining on the McLaren, but there's only so much I can do from this far back.
I think would be you are on harder tyres than him.
Yeah, with the guys that are running on the softs, they really need to be careful because they not only do they hit the cliff sooner, but I don't think they can actually last more than 8 laps around here. So the soft runner guys are going to be hitting it hard at the moment.
This fight between the 2 leaders right now is hard to take my eye off. Because it's slipstream all the way down to the last corner. Can he get it done? But oh, Stingy's got a time penalty. Here we go. We go on the main straight. DRS. Morris is going to have DRS. He is so close to McLaren. Can he get the job done? The McLaren does not fail the inside. Morris is going to overtake him before the corner and cut him off. And he's got the job done. Morris is now leading this race. And meanwhile, Leroy actually gets past Fisher. Leroy has had fish for tea.
Oh God!
Actually, I think the fish is actually fighting back right now. Because they're fighting back.
Hook, but it's fighting.
I think they had a. I think Thea's pitted. I think they had a problem, and everyone's getting penalties right now. So it's a battle for 1st and 2nd and 3rd and 4th right now. Oh, hey, oh, Morris has just let the gas off.
Maybe an illegal overtake.
It shouldn't be. I mean, he just let the car pass. I don't know why. Speed in the pit lane penalty for Zippo, but he is in plumb last. So I think that battle has subsided a little bit. However, we got a battle here, Toro Rosso on the Ferrari. Well, I say a Toro Rosso on the Ferrari. Another Toro Rosso on the Ferrari. Sting is all over the back of SHR, but let's not forget he is already. Oh no! Oh no! 2 people have gone for a spin.
Stay yellow, stay yellow, stay yellow. Whoa, for Magic Mushroom, careful, mate. Yeah, AG for Magic Mushroom going wheel to wheel.
Yeah, well, Magic Mushroom is the one who spun off, and also Fisher actually spun off at the same place. McLaren's dive bomb it.
Oh, he's done the same. Oh my God.
He's done the same to it as he did to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to have a look into that because I think one of them actually moved more aggressively than the other.
Well, I captured the entire overtake.
Yeah, remind me that was on lap 7. need to look at that later on.
Oh, we have another battle. We have no battle between Sting and SHR, who gets job done because the Toro Rosso's gone wide. It's really unfortunate for Fisher. He was battling for third place and he just went for a spin.
Oh my god! I was going to say, why is everyone spinning today? And I remember that I'm at least one of the spinners.
Remember this on the track, when you have tyres that are worn out, when you get to that corner, you can go for a spin.
It's not just the tyres though; it's the brakes. I mean, even if you're coming into a heavy hairpin, you brake, you turn in, and you're too early on the power, you can still spin out.
Oh, careful, guys! Oh, he's gone for the overtake there. Oh, he's got the job done. He's somehow actually... No, actually, no, he hasn't. They're side by side right now. And the Ferrari somehow, regardless of making a mistake, has got past through. He keeps locking up there, the Ferrari. But Morris has got back to the McLaren and King David at the front. There's too much to keep in track of.
It's good stuff.
The people on soft tyres decided it's the Renault/Ferrari for this race. SHR, he is pitting and gone to the medium compound tyres. Oh, AJ's pitted.
Oh, come on, stay.
There's still a battle for first place. These guys will not give up. Why is there a yellow flag? Did someone go for a spin again? I think someone might have. I think it might have been the Force India.
What sector is it? There's nothing in sector 1.
It was sector 2/3, so I think someone span on that corner.
Yeah. They don't even need spin there. Even if someone runs wide, they're going to get a yellow.
So the top 6 have still not pitted yet. Everyone else has.
The Toro Rosso's going wheel to wheel.
Yeah, the two Toro Rossos are really close together right now. Remember, Fisher was fighting for third place, but he had that spin, and Stinger hasn't pitted yet because he's on hard tyres. I tell you, some of the strategy calls at this race have been quite astonishing.
So,
battle for first again. Battle for first again.
About 9 laps in.
Oh, he's going for the overtake. He's got the job done on the straight, but can he keep it into the corner? Oh, yes, he can. Norris takes back the lead off him at the McLaren. I think that's not going to stay again because we all know how this is going. The Toro Rosso's having a scrap with each other, and Fisher's got past him, his teammate. But here it's going to dive on the inside. Oh, careful. I feel like every lap from Morris and King David is going to swap positions.
Like 2014 style around here.
I don't know.
I can't even tell if I'm catching the Toro Rossos. I don't think so.
It's kind of staying steady all the time. So, oh no, you're gaining.
Yeah, I've just upped my ERS, so I'll be gaining on them, but I don't know if I'll be able to make a pass anytime soon. My mediums are starting to get a little bit worn now.
Oh, lag.
Oh, sorry.
So, the biggest winner so far is Leroy in third. He's gained 9 positions this race.
Fair play to him. But who do you think has a realistic chance of winning from what we've seen so far? Or do you think it might come down to penalties in the end?
Nice for the fast lap of this race. Collins left the session.
I was going to say, we are lagging a bit, so I believe Collins has actually lagged out.
He was the host, so that makes sense why we were lagging.
Yeah, too early to tell if whoever the new host is, if we actually have better connection.
Well,
oh my god, I'm going for a spin at turn 4.
I didn't see any spin.
Nah, the rear end just got really loose. I don't know what it is about this car around here. I was really confident the first race I did around here in league racing, but not this time. It feels like it's full of understeer.
Okay, we've kind of calmed down here on lap 10. The fight at the front. They're still within a second of each other, but the fight's calmed down here. I can breathe. I can breathe.
Could we just talk about what happened then? Like, how many guys have caught up and how many had to pit? Who looks at a position?
Well, to be fair, many people have spanned, so anyone who's spanned is out of position. Leroy's pitted.
I guess I'm doing alright for P6, considering the competition that I've got.
Yeah, well, Leroy is pitted from third, and he's gone from the mediums to the hards. So he's going to go to the end. Why is yellow flag? Why is there a yellow flag? Why is there a yellow flag?
Turn 1. There looks like a racing point looked really slow.
Maybe it was. I don't know.
I think, because that inside curb at the turn 1 hairpin, if you clip it hard enough, you can actually spin.
Yeah, he's letting everyone pass.
Has he got some kind of problem? Has he got front wing damage?
I don't see any problem with this car.
I believe the racing point is a lap down, so he's probably just slowing off a lot more than people normally would. Oh my god. My brakes are dying.
Question is when... well, Leroy pulled the trigger for the soft from that tyre pitters, so we could start to see people pitting now.
Yep, and that I remember, the hards actually really... Oh my god, I've span!
Oh no!
Oh my god.
Oh, you're still in though. What corner was that? Watch the Ferrari.
It's that corner.
Oh no, it was that corner. Oh, the two people in the lead have pit at the exact same time.
Right, I'm gonna box anyway because my tyres were dead. Why am I trying to take that corner at racing speed? Probably the biggest idiot on the track right now.
So the people who were on the mediums have gone to the hards, both of them. And somehow, since he started on hard tyres, Stingy started 11th, he's currently leading the race now. But let's not forget, he has not pitted yet. Everyone's pitting now.
Play as well.
That
was an alright stop, Mercedes. 8.3 second stop, considering I needed a wing change.
Another time penalty for SHR. It's hard to keep track of how many penalties have gone around this race. The McLaren on the Alpha at the turn 1. Oh, watch yourself, Colin. There's a battle behind you.
Yeah, I can bloody see it. And they will stay behind me.
Which they have, and McLaren also stayed behind the Alpha. You are well out of position.
I don't feel like I am, considering my pace and, like I said, the competition around me. I'm not expecting to be finishing on the podium regularly this season.
Well, right now you should be higher because you did have to change your wing.
Yeah, but I had the spin as well, but I don't think I was really going to be finishing higher than 5th. Who's chucking up the inside?
Oh, he tried it, didn't he? The Alpha.
That was silly.
Yes,
Not dangerous. It was just silly, like braking that late.
Well, they both got DRS on you.
I'm not worried.
Someone's
taking overtake clean.
Oh no, not again. King David and Morris are at each other's throat again. Some excellent racing here, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't really know what to do about the Alpha behind me. He's breathing down my neck.
Well, you're on the main straight now. Oh, we have a yellow flag. Who is it? Who is it? Oh, there. Oh, Deranged has gone for a spin. Oh,
get out of the slipstream. What are you doing? I'm covering that inside, mate. Oh my god!
Oh, he's got past you. Oh, he's gone wide. And he gets him back.
I saw that coming from a mile away.
He took out the forest timing barrier.
Yeah, there's not the best line to be coming on to. Back through turn 3. Oh my god. Oh, this is really fun. Oh no! Come on, save that!
Oh no! You
damn
beat
it.
to it. There's contact. I think the McLaren has damage. Not the McLaren. The Alpha you were battling with has damage. Yeah, he has damage.
Yeah, I had a tank slapper and
Oh,
I
he's hit the
slammed the
McLaren.
brakes. Oh, please don't hit each other, guys, please.
Deranged just retired from the
Deranged
race.
is retired. I believe. Is he crashed at the pit entrance?
Didn't turn
It's the
over.
yellow flag, and it's not. I see the icon. It's before the pit entrance. That'd be really embarrassing if he's just gone straight into the pit exit, pit entry wall.
Well, I'm going to follow you because you're closer to it.
I don't know if it'll be there by the time we get to the straight.
Oh, you've got into a dive bomb.
Cheers, McLaren. Oh, whoa. That's a bit of wheel to contact there. I have DRS, so let me just whack that up, and I'll see you later.
Brilliant there, is like, on it. Oh, Fish has gone past them at SHR. Oh, hey, I'll be locked up. Morris all over the back of his main McLaren rival. Again, 2 races in a row, they fight each other. These guys are the main rivalry for this season, aren't they?
Yeah. If anything, I'm a little bit surprised that the Toro Rosso pair aren't as high as I thought they were going to be. I was expecting Fishers to be well up there with them,
Well,
unless he's had something happen.
Well, Fisher did spin on that corner.
They'll be kicking themselves about that. I
And
believe Toro Rosso are actually the constructors' leaders in the championship at the moment.
speaking of the Toro Rosso, he's still in the lead, but he hasn't pitted yet still, because he did start on the hards, which is causing King and Morris to catch up on him quite quickly.
Wow.
How much do you lose for a pit stop?
About 20 seconds. It's not a hugely lost amount of time because, I mean, the pit lane's quite long because it extends pretty much down the entire straight, but you can't really lose too much time. It's sort of a stop go. So yeah, there's not really any chance of anything happening unless you speed into the pit lane.
Well, if he pits now, he's going to come out in 6th.
I need to ERS save.
Magic's in the pit again, probably to replace that damage he did from hitting you.
It's just one of the dangers of when you race wheel to wheel. I tell you what, everyone is so more competitive this season than I actually thought.
Yeah, on lap 16, so well above halfway. Oh, hello, and the McLaren has gone past the Renault, which he's gone past, but can the Red Bull get past the Renault? No, that's put a fly in the ointment for Morris, hasn't it? He couldn't get past his sister car. I think it's going to now. Yes. 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 I'm going to keep saying yes. Oh, yes, he has. Morris can continue his fight against the McLaren. The fact I'm saying he can fight a McLaren, that's saying something.
At least he can fight. McLaren fighting, now they can fight. Bloody hell. The puns this season are going to be absolutely cringe.
Yeah.
I must be one of the few people on track not to even have a penalty at the moment. I think I've got a warning, but definitely not a penalty.
Just as soon as you say that, you're going to get one down.
I know I'm settling into a nice little rhythm. As long as I keep doing what I'm doing, no reason why I should finish any lower than P7, which still I think is actually a solid race for me considering the stuff that's happened.
I just thought, Stinger's pitted. Is he going for the yellows or the medium speed? Hang on, I'm going to show up now because the McLaren and the Red Bull are fighting again! And the Red Bull squeezes past. Oh, but he's got a terrible drive compared to the McLaren going into the next corner. Oh, and the McLaren's going to get it back. Oh, no he hasn't because they've cut each other off. And the McLaren stays ahead. Meanwhile, Stinger is out the piss, and as I was right, he came out in 6th. So on lap 17 of 29. And obviously the fight between them at the front two are hell about. They should both technically go to the end, but if they keep racing each other this hard, their tyres are going to give very quickly, aren't they?
Yep, you'll be really surprised of how quickly the tyres give away around Bahrain. Yeah, you're fine in the straights, but every corner's either a hairpin or a high-speed corner.
Sting is going to be rapid on these new yellows. Oh, we did just get a penalty, so that's not it. Oh, I think that might have been a Ferrari. Oh, yes, it was a Ferrari. Lee has had a bit of a spin on, I think, on our favourite corner. Which is good. Oh, that's some tough defending. He almost squeezed Fisher off the track. But Fisher gets past the Ferrari and Leroy has to pit. Oh no!
What happened?
Oh no! Lee, what have you done?
What has he done?
He's pitted.
Why isn't there a safety car yet?
When he tried to pit, he hit the wall of the pit.
I swear that's what Deranged did. He's going to be kicking himself for that. Yeah, I've still got the caution on my mini-map.
You're going to see it now.
Oh, well, no, if this was real life, I think that would actually be a red flag.
Yeah, because two people, his teammate and the Racing Point, did have to avoid him.
Oh, he's a lap down. Thank you, buddy.
Oh, that's unfortunate, isn't it?
It's almost like beyond amateur. Like it's not even amateur. That's like a childish mistake.
But we all have those moments.
Not crashing at the pit entry. This isn't Division 2.
Oh, you're kind of digging at yourself there.
What do you mean? I never took part in Division 2. But I definitely did see people in Division 2 at the time crashing into pit entrances. It was hilarious, I've got to be honest, but bloody hell, it's not going to help anyone's reputation.
Fair enough. Anyway, I would love to say and chat about this topic, but the front two are still going at each other. And the Red Bull's going to try it on the outside. Failed.
String with a new fastest lap as well.
Yeah, but he has got to put on those fresh tyres. If he continues at this stage, he might finish him at third in front of his teammate.
Penalty depending.
Penalty depending.
But says very explicit message in the chat.
Yeah, if you don't know what we're laughing about, Lee and
it's just a stream of the F word.
Yeah, it's just a stream of that. So that sums up his reaction on the radio.
Yeah, what I love about that message is the time it actually took between when he crashed to when he's just sent that message. He's probably broken a few walls.
Yeah, well, to be fair, it was very unfortunate, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, it's beyond catastrophic for him with his reputation, because you know we're not going to let that go for the rest of the season now.
Good point. The Red Bull and McLaren still fighting each other. Not got past though. No, but here's the thing though. If I was him, yes, it's angry. I've had these moments myself. Yeah, but all you gotta do is just in the next week, calm down, practice, come back strong in the next race.
Yeah. I mean,
Which
it's
is
China, so China's pit entry though. It's
Yeah,
not too bad.
Ooh.
But I believe that with China's though, you've still got track limits on the way into the pit lane. I've actually got corner cutting warnings by going over the white lines on China's pit entrance. And it's a little bit of a long straight even after you make the left-hand turn, so speeding penalties in China might be an issue. There's no issue for people getting speeding penalties in Bahrain because it's straight in front of you, let alone the failure to line your car up to the pit entrance properly. God.
What?
Oh my! Whoa! I nearly went for a spin. I'm under attack in 5th and 6th.
Yeah, I see that. That Ferrari / Renault, since it's what it should be right now, is all over the back of you now. Signal all over the back off. The Red Bull's all over the McLaren's ass. Can he get the job done on the outside? No, but could he get a better drive going up into turn 4? No, he's going to try it. But actually... Oh, actually, Fisher's pitted. That's good.
I think he's got time to go for the fastest lap.
Oh yes,
Not
yeah,
that it's going to matter too much for constructors-wise, but Fisher's is currently leading the championship, having won the race in Australia and got the fastest lap. And my fuel loss just came on.
Oh no.
Oh no. And I messed that corner up. Oh god. Oh my god, he's going to have DRS, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yep.
Here we go.
Yep,
Car's going to get swallowed up. And the Ferrari has just said, "Oh, what a lovely McLaren!" But the McLaren's going to come back out. No, but the Ferrari forces him the McLaren back down. I mean Mercedes back. I've ruined my own analogy.
Mate, look at me in the Ferrari.
Yeah, I still am. But you're going wheel to wheel.
Ah, crap. Sorry.
The Ferrari has managed to keep the Mercedes down. My terminology failed this week. I kept calling you McLaren. Oh, hello. King Morris tried it on the outside of the McLaren again, but that McLaren is some immense defender. And the McLaren also has DRS. So... Dear God, what is this race in Hull? The gap between 1st and 2nd is the exact same as it is between 5th and 6th. And the Mercedes fans, but does the Renault jab?
Touching me.
Oh, it's going to be side by side. The Ferrari's going to go past the Mercedes. Can he keep it though? Can he? We'll find out. The answer is yes for now. Yeah, that's some aggressive moving there by the there.
He's locking up. He's got ABS off.
Well, I've seen many people lock up this race.
Yeah, if you want to see it more, keep on board with P5.
Well, I'm actually on battle for first because the Red Bull is going to try for, I don't even know what attempt this is to get past the McLaren. The McLaren keeps taking the inside line off him. I'm telling you, King David is some defending master. Whoa! Hello! Oh no, that's unfortunate.
Oops.
I think what's happened is is okay. I think Mushroom was going to like let the front runners past. Yeah, but I think one of the front runners might have like nipped Mushroom on the way past, which caused Mushroom to go into the wall.
Never good, is it? Alright, come
Never
here,
good, and Fisher has the fast lap of this race. Meanwhile, battle for fifth. Battle for fifth. You're taking a really aggressive line there.
Hey, he did it to me.
But you failed that one, but you're going to get a much better drive, aren't you?
No. My
Yeah,
fuel, I
ERS.
need to manage my fuel and ERS. But he is on the medium, so I'm hoping he's actually wearing them out. And I believe he actually has a penalty. I just need to try and stay with him.
Let's see, we are on lap 24 of 29. The front runners are going to have each other again. But for God's sake, Red Bull, take the inside line for once. You're not going to overtake someone on the outside of turn one.
Oh dear. The Ferrari just ghosted.
He ghost.
Yeah, we're going wheel to wheel again.
Wait, it's ghosting on.
No, he ghosted.
Oh,
my
he
God,
changed
what
him
was
up.
that?
He rammed into you.
I don't know whose fault that was, but I'm just going to let him through anyway.
Well, he's got massive
He's-
damage now.
Yeah, he is lagging a bit. I don't know whose fault that is on whoever's end, but if he is recording, I'm trying. Where the hell is he driving? Oh, I can't wait for the awards at the end of the season. There must be one for like... How would you describe someone who's absolutely annihilating track limits? The Mr. I will make my own track award. Yeah, that can be a thing. What's he doing braking so early? I'm just hanging around the outside.
Yeah, wheel to wheel action between these two, and somehow you cannot go fast.
Now my tyres are starting to die and my ERS is gone. And my fuel isn't much better. So I'm harvesting ERS at the moment.
The fight at the front again. Come on, Red Bull, take the inside line, which he's actually listened to, but he's on the inside this time.
I remember last week you said you were going to start doing race highlights.
Oh crap, yeah,
How
I
the
forgot
hell are
about
you
that.
going to do... No, how the hell would you do highlights for this race?
Oh no,
Where
you're
are you
right.
going? He's off the bloody track. Sorry, I'm just ranting a little bit here. It's really confusing me with what the Ferrari's doing.
Oh my god, I really gotta like... Oh yeah, I haven't done my usual thing yet, have I?
Well, ERS check.
Oh yes, it's an ERS check. Yeah, I'm gonna get a view on you actually, because you're gonna die from the Ferrari. No, you're not.
Nope. No.
So you're gonna get a
I'm
drive
not
off here.
stupid, but I'm not that sick.
I'm gonna follow you.
No! You're trying to lead me to the wall!
I
What
saw
the
that.
hell is this?
I saw that. I was on board in TV pod mode.
He's trying to Schumacher me or something. Well, to be fair, if that would have ended the worst, that would have been my fault because I chose to stay with him.
Oh, he's gone past you.
Yeah, I'm still in low ERS mode and he has DRS anyway.
That's it. Let's check the ERS on all of them. So first place King has like I would say 12%, but he is going out of life because Morris is actually closing on him again, and he's using all of his ERS, but he's still got like nearly 80 odd of ERS left in his car, and he did not take that corner right, so he's going to make a fine. Jesus Christ, Keith David's a master at defending. Stinger in third place has, I would say, around like 20 to 30%. His teammate Fisher in fourth has around 50 actually. The Ferrari in fifth has ERS of, I would say, around 40. You have pretty much all of yours.
85.
Man, that Ferrari did not keep on the track right, did it? Oh, he lagged.
God. Is that me lagging or is that him?
Well, I saw him lag, but
Yeah,
You've got the job
he's
done
lagging
there,
on my
but-
screen, so I don't. I'm just saying that because it will matter if anything needs to be investigated. You can't outbrake the brake master. Speak to the Torossos about that.
Oh, but he's going to outdrive you. You got DRS,
No,
though.
he's
That's
not.
going to keep you ahead. Oh, he's locked up again.
Yep, those tyres
He's
are
on
going
your
to start
inside.
dying. I don't
on
know
your
why
inside.
he's trying so hard. He's got a mountain of penalties, is what Jeff's telling me. Apparently, he's got at least 9 seconds worth of penalties.
Oh, the Red Bull's got on the inside of...
Come
Oh,
on,
can I keep it
give me
still?
space. I'm not pushing you off the track, but believe me, I bloody would.
Oh, that's the Red... No, he hasn't. Because the McLaren's going to get him back into turn 4. No,
I bet
that's
that
a touch.
Ferrari. Sorry, but I bet all this Ferrari's penalties have actually come from track limits. There's no other way you would get that many penalties just for making contact with other drivers with that kind of driving. I mean, it's great. He's actually been really clean going wheel to wheel, but it's like, what the hell is he doing? Like, it's going wide at every chance he can get.
Anyway, AJ has pretty much no errors. Zippo has pretty much no errors. Fiat has around between 30 and 40, I'd say. And Collins is in 10th, has around 50.
Oh, he's going to regret that at some point. And all top 10 cars will classify in the points.
Yep. Oh, another tire bank. Oh, he oh, SHR, the Ferrari has a 3-second time penalty for cutting the corner.
I say, outbrake me, I dare you. Oh, he has! Bloody hell, I feel embarrassed.
And he's got faster. That 28. The Red Bull's going to try it. Why does the Red Bull keep going on the outside? And the Red Bull has been actually shoved off the track by the McLaren this time. He's got one more lap to try it. But I think King David will still have this race in the bag. Did King win last weekend?
No, Fisher's won last week. King David came second.
So he's going to take the championship lead then?
Depending on wherever Fisher's is and whoever has the fastest lap.
Well, Fisher is in 4th with the fastest lap.
Is King David leading the race?
Yeah, King David's leading the race.
Yeah, King David will take lead of the championship then.
Okay, it is.
It's so nice. Because if that Ferrari puts himself in the pit lane entrance, I'm going to wee myself with laughter.
Oh, you're trying on the outside, you're doing the same thing King Morris keeps trying to do. It's working better for you though.
Yeah, I've got enough traction. Yeah, my hards, they're heavily worn, but they're not stupidly worn, so I can still fight with them.
Anyway, last lap for time here because the Glazers across the line to stop the last lap of the race. This is the last chance for Morris to get past. Yes! Yes! No! The McLarens! They've both gone wide, but the McLaren's gone even worse! Why is it a yellow flag? And the McLaren somehow has DRS! I believe they've... Oh, hey, oh, that's... I think the Force India might have ran out of fuel.
Force India?
Alpha.
No, it's not an alpha.
Racing point. This is your last chance, Connor. Oh, that's a
Is
major
it?
lag from the Ferrari.
Oh god, he's lagging like hell. Where's he go? Oh my god, I don't even know where he's going.
Yeah, we took it. No, no, you haven't.
I've got DRS. Come here, you.
Ah! Have you done it? Oh, Morris has a time penalty.
I've just heard something explode at the rear of my car as I went past him.
Oh, that's close. It's the end of the race. King David is going to take it. No, he's not.
Wait, he has. King David's won.
He has. He's won. Oh my God, that was a close end.
Yeah, mate, it's still not over. Me and the Ferrari is still going at it.
Oh, but it's locked up massively. You know, oh, wait, actually, so King Morris had a 3-second time penalty at the end.
King Morris.
Yeah, Morris had a time penalty.
People, oh my God.
Yeah, I see it.
I'm watching it. Medicine, mate. Oh my God. Mate, there's a car's width there.
Yeah, I see it. Oh, he's locked up.
Oh, come on, no.
He's
I'm probably going to finish ahead of him on penalties.
You are.
Yeah, he has penalties, but I want to finish ahead of him on track. Oh my God.
Oh, Sipo's got the fastest lap of the race. What is he doing?
Oh, come on. Nah, beat me to the line. Only just. Oh my God. What the hell was that race?
Okay, so Morris had a 3-second time penalty. Yeah. And look how much he lost by.
Oh wow, all British podium.
When it comes back on, look how much he lost by. Remember, he had a 3-second time penalty.
Loading up now.
It was 2.8, meaning he did get past the line in front of King David.
That's like a 10th, if that.
Yeah. Well, that is our race, and what a race that was!
Mate, I'm shaking after that.
Anyway,
wow.
Anyway, well, I hope you enjoyed it. We're going to join us back for the post-race interviews because I would love to talk to these drivers. Well, everyone, you join us back for these post-race interviews after an amazing race here in the desert of Bahrain. Unfortunately, I am not joined by our race winner, but I am joined by third place and second place. So, like always, I'll start from first to third. Well, in this case, third to second. Yeah. So we'll obviously start with Stringy. You didn't set a time, yeah, in qualifying, so you started 11th, but you still finished on the podium. That was amazing.
Yeah. My own fault for not setting a time. I'll fess up and just say I didn't plug my wheel in. So then when I come out the pit lane, it immediately turned left, and I lost my wing. And then I tried messing around, went in the pause menu, went back off, and it went straight into a barrier. So yeah, a bit eventful. I was very nervous though at the start of the race because I can't remember the last time I've raced around Bahrain.
Okay. So, but obviously you decided to start on the hard tyres, which made you go for immensely longer, and obviously you've gone to the mediums to go fast, and obviously thanks to some luck with people spinning and your teammates having to pit again, you're here in third place.
Yeah, I'd say that. Really good run. Hards were really consistent. Laps 12 because I pitted on lap 16, I think. I let the leaders go past. But yeah, for the lap 12, I was still setting, green lap times. So they were really consistent tyres. But yeah, as you said, a bit of luck. I know my teammate spun a couple of times, and I know we lost a wing against an AI car. So yeah, I think a couple of people behind me spun when they were battling with me. So yeah, yeah, I'll take it. I'll take P3.
That is fair enough. Connor, do you have any question to ask him?
Apart from the fact that I was just surprised that he finished ahead of his teammate. I was expecting a little bit more from Fishers today, just from his pace, but I think it's expected when he keeps spinning. I think there was a couple of us that were out of position today anyway.
Yeah,
so
he spun once in the opening phase of the race when he was battling. I think it was around turn 11, sorry, the long right-hander. And then I think against H. Collins, because I think he lagged out, he'd lost his front wing. Because the AI card is parked on the apex, means it's expecting it to go. So, if it hadn't been for that, he'd be P3, to be honest.
Ah, okay. Well, thank you, thank you for thank you for that great race, and thank you for joining us up here.
Yeah, cheers, thanks.
Yeah. Alright, now we'll move on to our second place, and Morris, to sum it up in 3 words, your race. What a battle!
Probably, those 3 words. What a battle, and what a bloody race that's for. But yeah, it's an amazing race. I was quite nervous because I've had no traction control, so at turn 1 and 2 I struggled along with the traction, so I had to be careful out there, and more careful because I was fighting side by side. But overall it was a fantastic race. I got the time penalty after turn 13, I think, which annoyed me quite a bit. I didn't check the radio, so I didn't know whether he had a time penalty, so I raced him all the way to the line. I thought my teammate would get involved, but he spun right in front of me, unfortunately, so a shame for him, but hopefully he can come back in the next race. My first, the season opener, Bahrain, first race, finished second, so I'm very, very happy. No, second race, so I don't think I turned up last week, did I? I think it's the second. Yeah, so I think it's the second race, this season.
Yeah.
I was quite nervous coming into this race because I didn't really practice that much for Bahrain, and I know I've had some controversy over Bahrain because I usually spin it quite a lot at the exit turn 13. I usually mess it up at turn 2 because of the traction. I get out too early. So I'm really, really happy this time, and especially fighting for the whole race, which kept me motivated and kept me going. And it was just an amazing race throughout then. Qualifying, qualified on the mediums. I did the 2 lots on the softs, so I get some bags in. And the medium to hard tyre really did work out. I was quite nervous as well because I didn't know what tyre to go on. The softs or mediums to start the race, but I chose the mediums because the softs don't really last that long. And then the hards, at the end of the race, my tyres was 60%. And when I saw that, I was like, Jesus Christ, how much I've been fighting? Because I really took the life out of those hard tyres when I was fighting him. I tried tricking David as well, tried tricking him into different moves, but he managed to cover that well. A bit frustrated, but what can you do, it's racing. At least it was fair and clean. But I want to apologise to one of the back markers because I believe I took him out of the race, by accident of course, I didn't mean to. He just turned into me and yeah. It was at the end of turn 2 I believe.
Ah, that's happened.
Yeah, I just want to apologise to him if he's there on street, if he's listening to this, but... And the other back marker who splashed into me on the slow corner, the downhill turn left corner, I'm a bit annoyed because when I came back into the track I got exceeded track with all warnings, despite him hitting me and making me go off the track, so a bit annoyed at that, but at least, and that's the reason I probably got a penalty at the end as well. Like, if I only had one warning if it wasn't for that. I only had one warning because the corner cut it just a bit, and that second warning came from the guy who smashed me off the track, the back marker. And the third warning came from the very end, which I was a bit annoyed because I knew I should have got that second warning, but I wouldn't have won anyway because we were side by side at the very last lap. He had the edge over me on the finish line, so big respect to David, and hopefully we can have more battles like that in the future. It was just intense to watch.
Okay. Yeah. Interesting how you mentioned that, Morris, because that did end quite interesting. I'm not sure if you're aware, but actually you beat him across the line at the end.
Did I?
Yeah, obviously you had that 3-second time penalty, so that's obviously took off from your time at the end of the race on the final standings. The gap between you and him at the end was 2.8 after the penalty installed, meaning you beat him across the line by a tenth.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, because I looked at the gap, it was like 2.8, And I didn't think about it. I really did not think about it with the 3-second time penalty, 2.8. Because I know I had the 3-second time penalty, but I really didn't think about it. But now thinking about it, I beat him across the line just by a tenth. Mad.
Yeah. Well, anyway, and like you said, I hope we can have see some more battles like that in the future. Colin, do you have anything to say to him?
It's really well done to both of you. Absolutely brilliant race. I can't wait for everyone to watch it back, and I really hope you guys can stick around for next week, as I'm aware that we're still a little bit light on numbers, but the guys that weren't here last week have now turned up, and we had a couple of absences today, which I am aware of a couple, but they're starting to get a few people that aren't showing up on a regular basis that I really need to chase up, otherwise we need to look elsewhere for more drivers.
Can I ask you a question?
Go for it.
Did you start the league race last Friday?
Yes.
That's why I could join, because I had to go to Milan's. That's why I could join.
Oh, that's fine.
Because I was like, I swear that it starts today. Well, I swear that it starts on Thursdays. But then I got confused, like, okay, the race is today. Last week I thought it was on Friday. Wait, it is Friday today. What am I saying? Don't matter, scrap that. Scrap that. I thought it was Thursday today.
Anyway.
I thought it was Thursday.
I hate to like cut this off, but we'll have to end it now so I can like fit this all within video that I can upload everything. Thank you for joining us, and I hope to see you in China.
Yeah,
You
cheers,
too, thanks for commentating.
Yeah. Oh, thank you for joining us. So, Connor. Yeah, well, sum it all up in one word. Rate that race out of 10 if you can.
10. Honestly, 10. That was great.
Oh yeah, that's probably one of the best races we've had in New Horizons history. To be fair, I said that again. I said that last weekend. So I'm probably have to say this every goddamn race. Yeah. Well, so yeah, China's next. Do you think that'll be an interesting one too?
It should be good. A bit of a different corner profiles to Bahrain, but the track's wide enough for overtaking.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna end this here. Okay. So thank you for joining us all for tuning in to New Horizon Racing League. As you heard, we're in China next, and obviously it's China, so rain could happen. That could make it interesting. Yeah. Well, anyway.
I love the rain.
Yeah. Thank you. Anyway, I hope you enjoy this. Connor, say your goodbyes.
Right, see you next week in China.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a banger.
Yeah, and like you said, I've been your host, Game Things, and see you all next week in China.